And hello, it's Penelope Jae. I'm sitting here and I was actually Googling. I was on my computer because that's what I do. That's one of my guilty pleasures. I go on all the gossip websites and stuff like that. So long story short, I'm, on Google and I'm on MediaTakeout.com, and I see where they're talking about how Snoop Dogg is about to host the BET Awards that's coming up. First of all, let me just say this. I love Uncle Snoop. Like, I feel like he could be my real uncle. Like, when I look at him, like, I want to have a conversation with him. I want to talk to Snoop Dogg, see what he has going on, because I feel like he could be the funniest person in the world. But my thing about this is, it's not per se about him being the host of this show. It's about the hip-hop show, period. Who you can look forward to seeing on the show, who I look forward to seeing on the show. One of the people is Nicki Minaj. And I want to talk about Nicki Minaj because I myself, a female rapper, and, this whole thing about there's no female rappers out here, I love her to death. She gets so much flack for, being this, they call it the B word. She gets so much flack about that, but at the end of the day, in this business, you have to be that. As a black woman coming up in this business and being stereotyped and this and that and yada, 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 like, you really, really have to stand up for yourself. And behind the scenes, Nicki is a beast. I'm looking forward to seeing her. I'm looking forward to the new 2 Chainz. I don't know if everybody heard it. I don't know who really is into the whole 2 Chainz thing, but I am. And I like his fashion. And that's another thing I was about to get into. Like, with Nicki Minaj bringing what she brought to the table, they say she stole Lil' Kim stuff. Well, we all do know, like, if we were back in the day, if we were Lil' Kim, not hard Lil' Kim fam, she was the Barbie first, but so what? This is the upgraded Barbie. Let's get over it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, 2 Chainz and his, his whole style, like, I feel like he brings a lot to the table because he is not only a rapper. I don't know if a lot of people know the thing about rappers, and they just think that they're rappers and this is what they do. A lot of them are very, very intelligent. Take Jay-Z, for instance, who is this big, huge artist that, he came from the streets, but he was always smart with what he did and how he handled it. He could have never, gotten to where he was if he wasn't. That's what I'm getting from this. So at the end of the day, 2 Chainz, he has his master's degree. He's a very intelligent man and this and that. And at the same time, he walks around with these different kind of crazy outfits on, and he's like 6'4", and he's a rapper. And it's just amazing to me to see this dude this tall, rapping and the things that he raps about, and then to know that he goes home to his beautiful wife and his 2 children, and it's basically for the money. Which I ain't gonna let me not say that, not for the money, but for the stability. It's just like a man going out every day working a 9-to-5, breaking his back to feed his family. At the same day, that's, when you're coming into this business, that's what a lot of people get confused. That's where you have to look at. You have to look at this like, okay, this is entertainment. I go here, I do this video, I shoot this shot with these girls, and da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, my little Mariah and my little boo-boo is at home, and I'm just trying to make a way for them to feed, for me to feed my kids and for them to feed their kids. And at the end of the day, that's what this thing is about. That's what excites me about it the most. And that's what I want to try to gear out to the youth when they're sitting and watching these videos and watching these award shows, and they see them sitting out in the audiences with all the beautiful jewelry on and chains and this and that. It's just something to do. You can become a different person. Hip-hop, it gives you the chance to open up and become that person that you want to be, that you are behind closed doors, but nobody really knows that that's you. It's almost like you're an actor and actress. That's what you're doing per se, a lot of these people. And it puts food on the table. It creates situations like, endorsements. And now all of a sudden you have a shoe and you have this and you have everybody looking up to you. But it's just a job. It's nothing that these people are out here, doing every day. They chill out and they take all that stuff off and they become who they really are. So, I just kind of wanted to kind of get off into that and talk about the people and big up to my people that's in the hip-hop game that's out here really, really grinding to feed their families and to make big things happen, because nobody sees the behind the scenes. We only see what goes on, out here in the media and what everybody is throwing at us. But it's a story behind every story. You got to believe that. And on top of that, while we're talking about a story on top of a story, we'll get back to me with my book that I'm coming out with that I want to tell you about my story on being in the industry. And I'm just excited to be here and to talk about these things and to get off into this hip-hop. So that's it. Penelope Jones. I'll see you guys later. I don't know.
Okay, now you got to make sure whenever you end it, you always got to throw out your information, all your information, social networking information, and also your the Michael Bates information.
The Michael Bates. Okay,
anything
gotcha.
that you do.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we wait on you.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so with that being said, I just wanted to give my opinion on this hip-hop BET Awards and why I was so interested in seeing Snoop host it and see all the people that are going to come there and perform and do their thing. And that's my time for now, Penelope Jae. You can always reach me and follow me on Instagram or at me on Twitter, Penelope Jae _ and at Michael Bates Inc. on Twitter. And go to the MichaelBatesNetwork.com. And we will see you guys next week. Later.